To change the oil and filter on your Ranger XD 1500, follow these steps. Park the vehicle on a flat level surface and ensure it is in park. Stop the engine and allow it to cool down. Next, remove the key from the ignition. Then place a drain pan under the engine crankcase. Placing a rag in the bottom of the drain pan will help prevent the splashing of oil. Next, clean the area around the oil drain plug. Then remove the drain plug and allow the oil to drain completely. Hot oil can cause burns to skin. Do not allow hot oil to contact skin. Remove all cargo from the cargo box and raise the cargo box to its maximum raised position. Then place a rag under the oil filter to catch any spillage. Using the oil filter wrench, turn it counterclockwise to remove the oil filter. Then, using a clean dry cloth, clean the filter sealing surface on the engine crankcase. Next, lubricate the O-ring on the new oil filter with a film of fresh engine oil. Check to make sure the O-ring is in good condition. Then, install the new filter and rotate it clockwise by hand until the filter gasket contacts the sealing surface. Then turn it an additional 3/4 turn. Then reinstall the engine oil drain plug, torque to specification. The sealing surfaces on the drain plug and crankcase should be clean and free of burrs, nicks, or scratches. Next, remove the oil dipstick and fill the engine with the recommended amount of engine oil. Now reinstall the dipstick. Next, verify the transmission is still in park. Then start the engine and allow it to idle for 30 seconds. Next, stop the engine and inspect for leaks. Then wipe any residual oil off the vehicle. Wait at least 15 seconds before removing the dipstick. Now, remove the dipstick and wipe with a clean shop towel. Next, reinstall the dipstick in a clockwise direction until snug. Make certain the dipstick is threaded all the way into the dipstick tube to keep the depth of the dipstick consistent. Then remove the dipstick and check the oil level. Add the recommended oil as necessary to bring the oil level within the safe range on the dipstick. Do not overfill. Next, reinstall the dipstick in a clockwise direction until snug. Then, lower the cargo box. Before continuing, dispose of the used oil and filter properly at your local recycling center. Next, reset the oil life monitor. For more information, see your authorized Polaris dealer or visit Polaris.com.